YouTube, and Facebook. What up, guys?
Hey.
I'm Ruth Ann.
I'm Chris.
We have Geek Chic Promotions. We're a bit late today because we were watching the trailers and discussing them, and we got a little sidetracked.
That's right.
Hi, we're back. Hello. Let me share this around so we can discuss all the trailers this week. And, of course, anything else that came up for you guys in the nerd sphere, please let us know, and we will also discuss. But we kind of felt like it was a fairly slow week other than all these crazy trailers that made everybody freak out.
Definitely. Also, the rain.
The rain.
Made me freak out. And the polar vortex made me freak out about my family.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, the weather has been crazy
out
all
there.
over.
Hope everyone's staying safe.
Yes. Please, please, please stay on the safe side with the weather.
Today we have...
Oh, yes, we're doing a little vodka soda and some Firefly glasses. So
with a nice squeeze of lime.
yes. Thanks
Cheers.
to you. Cheers to you. All right, so I'm sharing this,
delicious.
I swear. Right? All right, I did give it the right mix. Usually I make the drinks too strong, but Chris, if I'm going to be honest.
It's okay. We're all good right now. So, what we're talking about today, guys, is trailers. Because we have thoughts. We have thoughts, not necessarily... We've got, I think, equal parts rage and rave today on things.
I would say so. Yes.
I think there's only one trailer that's a complete rave, but which we will divulge that later.
Yes, yes.
And then the other two have we got thoughts, man. We got thoughts.
We got thoughts. We got feelings. We want to hear your thoughts and feelings.
Yes.
So if you guys, we're going to be talking about I would say in order, probably Birds of Prey, then probably Hobbs and Shaw, and then John Wick. How do we feel about that order? Yeah?
I like it.
I like it. I like it.
I'm excited. I love it.
All
So
right.
Birds of Prey.
Okay.
Was that even a trailer?
It was. I get it.
Did I miss something else? Like I was like, with all the articles that were like that I was reading, where like people were analyzing things and like talking about like her tattoos and like talking about all this stuff.
It was so much
I was
detail.
Like, damn, I wonder what the hell is going on with this trailer.
A 20-second
Literally,
trailer.
I watched it and I was like, what? It's over?
Was that what we're supposed to see?
Like, literally, it was like, it was a rotation around her with some music playing, and then that was it. And
it
I was
honestly felt like kind of, I mean, I guess that's the right flavor of teasing, like a teaser trailer, as we've discussed.
It's true.
You should only give like a little nugget, but like, I think what I'm more upset with is how much everybody reacted and had all their like, oh, and this means that, and that means that, and I hate this movie now. And you're like, there's nothing to say.
And I think it was called, so they were taking what the title was and like comparing it to what was seen. And the title of it is called The Emancipation of Harley Quinn, I think. I don't know if that's official. I think it was official. Or that's the name of the movie. Birds of Prey, The Emancipation of Harley Quinn. Something like that. I don't know. Whatever. And everyone immediately like leaped to conclusions. And they were like, she must be broken up with the Joker.
Oh, and I hate this. I love this.
There's a tattoo on her thigh and pudding is crossed out, you know? And I was like, all right, I gotta see this. I gotta see this trailer. You know? And we watched it, and literally I was like, oh, she's got a cute new haircut.
I know, yeah. She's like, new look.
New look. Which, fine.
Honestly, she was the best thing out of that movie.
Yes.
At Suicide Squad.
But after talking about it, so I brought this trailer up in the home. As you know,
in the home,
and the first question that popped up was like, wait a minute, this movie's coming out before Suicide Squad 2, and whatever happened to the other movie that was coming out with Harley Quinn that was supposed to be called Sirens, I think.
Yeah, maybe they changed it to Birds of Prey.
Maybe. I don't know. To me, that's the bigger story, guys.
Yeah.
Not like what the heck her tattoo says, or if she's broken up with the Joker or not. I want to be like, what happened to the other two movies? What's going on?
It's the real drama, people. The real drama behind this.
Right? So, yeah. So that's my big question, because now I'm a little confused. And now I'm like, so is this taking the place of Sirens? Is this an addition to Sirens? What's going on? I don't know. Probably it's taking its place, I would assume.
I would assume so. If anybody has the knowledge, please let us know.
Also, if she's breaking up with the Joker, just, to throw my 2 cents in about that, fine, because I hate Jared Leto.
Well, and also,
just
nothing will get me nerd ragier more than...
You don't like the Joker with a grill?
Okay, Jared Leto aside. Like, I'm gonna put, like, his depiction of that aside. Whatever that was. I'm putting that aside. What gets me so enraged is these girls online being like, "Aw, hashtag couple goals," whenever it's like Harley and Joker. I'm like, no, read a book. Like, that's not what the relationship is about. It's about, like, an awful, toxic, manipulative, abusive relationship.
But as we know, the books and the movies are separate because people who watch the movie don't typically read the books.
Okay.
And there's a larger percentage
That's
of them.
fair. Then if you're gonna make a meme about it, use the picture of the movie, not the comic books.
That's true. That's
How about that?
That is very infuriating. No,
Okay.
I agree with that one. You know, if you're gonna,
Preach.
yeah. And also, so Brandon says,
Oh, yeah.
Gotham City Sirens is supposed to have Catwoman and Poison Ivy, but then what is Birds of Prey? I mean, is that supposed to have, like, I think that would be Batgirl?
Yeah.
I mean,
And he earlier on he'd also mentioned, and hi Brand, I'm glad you're safe out there in Indiana. But yeah, he had no idea what that trailer was supposed to tell us as well. It was a smart teaser, but like to have the internet blow up about it's like, guys, settle down. It was there's nothing really going on.
Yeah, agreed. I think that there was way too much reaction for what it was.
Yeah. Oh, and I see. So also Brandon brought up that the tattoos were all from pictures from set.
Oh,
so not
pictures from the set.
So it was like
so
not just
basically
the
people
trailer.
saw the teaser and then they were like, let's dig up some of the
Internet, tell me more. I need all the details. Like, no, they gave you a teaser because that's all they had,
Okay.
bruh.
Okay.
And hi, Crystal. It's so good to see you. Thank you for joining.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'll be honest. Like,
Yeah, IMDb Brandon said he had to IMDb to find out who else is in this movie and who they're playing. Yeah, it's interesting.
oh yeah,
Okay, yeah.
right. It is the Good Girls, right?
That's what I thought.
Yeah, but they gotta have somebody to fight against. And now, of course, it's very in to have a women, a whole. Why can't I get that out of my mouth? a women cast.
A full female cast.
Thank you.
Ensemble
Totally
of the ladies. So wait, so
grammatically correct.
are we thinking that it's going to, if it is Birds of Prey, so then it's basically Batgirl, Black Canary, and Huntress versus Poison Ivy,
Yeah.
Harley Quinn, and who would be the third then?
Would be the third one.
Catwoman.
Catwoman.
Interesting.
Yeah. Maybe it is.
Which is like, I don't know how
I don't know.
I feel like that's pushing it.
As long as Halle Berry's not in that one. Because I got some real hate towards Halle Berry playing.
All right, let's switch the order of what we're going to talk about. Then we'll switch over and we're going to talk about the John Wick 3 trailer.
All right, yeah, let's just go into that.
Yeah.
We might as well. Because, okay, for those of you who don't know, John Wick is my all-time favorite movie. Okay,
Yes.
Like, when I have my top 5 movies, John Wick 1, John Wick 2, John Wick 3, and then there's 2 others, which are probably Ghostbusters and Goonies. Okay, and then we have the rest, which is like Back to the Future.
I like that you put John Wick
like-
3 in there that you haven't even seen yet. You're like, it's in my top 3 already.
Because I'm in love with these movies. So I think the world is amazing that they've created. It's just like, it's awesome. The action, everything is great. So the thing is that I'm so excited. And so I watched this trailer and I'm like, yes, it's finally here. Go. Like, and I'm so excited. And then Halle Berry comes in at the end and I was like, no! Like, why would you do this to me? Like, oh my God, get Charlize Theron, get like, anybody, just anybody.
And I am sorry, Halle Berry. I'm sorry. You just burnt us too hard.
You did.
Between your depiction of Storm and Catwoman.
Yes.
And
Yes. And
so
I'm
many
like,
others.
okay, and everyone's like, oh, she was great in Monster. No, she wasn't. She just had no makeup on.
no makeup doesn't mean good acting, people.
Yes.
That
and
does not
I
what that
just-
means.
I'm like, I'm praying to God she doesn't ruin it for me. Like, I just, like, please don't ruin John Wick.
Not John Wick.
Not John Wick.
John Wick.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my
I mean,
God.
John Wick has, like, everything. It had, like, a dog. It had,
puppy.
like, a puppy. And it had, like, revenge for the puppy. And then it had a new puppy. And then it had, like, the world where, like, it's got secret coins that you pay for things. And, like, an awesome, amazing hotel that you go for safety. And then you find out, like, assassins are everywhere. And, like, it's just so freaking cool. And, like, and it's one dude kicking lots and lots of butt against all odds.
And I love the first one because it's over a puppy. Like,
Yes. I mean, it's just, like, everything that I need in an action movie.
And for me, the thing that I love the most about it is Keanu Reeves.
Yes.
He's back. And like, so I think it was like over the last few days, I accidentally had like Keanu Reeves like back-to-back thing where, I don't know if you saw, I can't remember if it's on Amazon Prime or if it's on Netflix, but they just put Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, 1989,
Oh, yeah?
on there. And then what was the next one that I? Oh, and then I rewatched The Matrix. And I was like, what a incredible. And then I went right in the middle for something random of Much Ado About Nothing. When he was like, the evil brother in Much Ado About Nothing.
I swear I thought you were going to say Dracula for a second.
Well, I watched that every Halloween, please. That's my go-to Halloween movie. Shoot. But it's just so much fun to see his career because, like, there's some of them that you're just like, oh, what a... But he's the hardest working actor out there, and he knows what people want. And, like, don't forget the 90s were, like, all about him. Like, most of those movies were only funded because he was in them.
Absolutely. And John Wick, I mean, I don't know if everybody knows this or not, but, I mean, they're basically his stunt guys, his stunt coordinators for his other movies, that they decided to write a movie. And he was like, I'm in. Like, which is great because, like, it was self-funded. It, like, didn't have a lot of money. It had a very low budget. And it was so good.
It was so good.
Guys, I saw this on Valentine's Day, and it was the best freaking Valentine's Day ever. Woo! Yes, much better than the one that Die Hard 5 or 6 debuted on that disappointed me.
Didn't one of the Deadpool movies debut on
also
Valentine's
saw Deadpool
Day?
on Valentine's Day as well. Yes.
Smart thinking.
Definitely.
Something we all want to watch.
Yeah. So anyway,
but I appreciate Keanu Reeves so much, and so have him come back and know exactly his audience and know exactly what he's doing, and like to have it be a trilogy is fantastic. Like I was not anticipating a trilogy out of this. It's great.
And not only that, but this is actually a very good segue because Hobbs and Shaw, which is going to be our next trailer that we're discussing. We'll take that. Okay. But I just want an anecdote before we go into that.
Go on.
It's the same director.
Yes.
So you know what? Maybe that's why I liked Hobbs and Shaw so much. But anyway, before we talk about that,
so let's catch up on everybody's. Why don't you check yours for what people have been talking about?
Yes, his stunt double is the director. Yep.
Awesome sauce.
Yeah.
Love that stuff. So Brandon hasn't seen any, and then, but Sneaky Zebra says John Wick is still the best of the two thus far. Yeah.
Well, yes. I mean, the first one's always better.
Always.
It's so rare, except for like maybe 3 times in history where the sequel's been better than the original.
If anything, they've been different.
Which would be
like
Godfather, Ruth Ann.
Shit. Stop watching. I was gonna say Terminator 2. Not necessarily that they were better, but it definitely like it upped the ante.
Right.
Same with Aliens to Aliens 2. Yeah. Those would be my only like sequels that kind of like had a build up.
It's true.
Yes, Brandon agrees that
Halle
Berry was Swordfish. There's another one.
People bring that movie up too as being like this great movie, and I was like, why? Because she's topless.
Boobs are always good.
I mean, let's not confuse that with good acting. All right.
Okay. All right. So let's. Thus far, no makeup doesn't mean good acting, and showing your boobs also does not mean good acting. All right.
These are facts.
These are facts, people. Facts.
Science, if you will.
Sneaky Zebra says Keanu's latest film Replicas looks bad, though. I don't even hear of Replicas.
Yeah, I saw the trailer for that. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna reserve judgment on that. It didn't look the best. I was even disappointed with the topless scene.
I was disappointed with the topless scene. Like, no.
To me, I feel like the topless scene only was like talked about, I guess, because everyone was like, "Ooh, it's Halle Berry's boobs." It wasn't like that the boobs were great; they were just like Halle Berry's
boobs.
Yeah, and they hadn't been seen before, and so it was like a mystery revealed. So yeah. Anyway.
Yeah. Oh, and we usually do agree with our buddies over at Boss Level 8.
Said Replicas was bad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I didn't have my hopes. I was just kind of giving it the benefit of the doubt, but.
Yeah, I'm not saying Keanu Reeves has been in a lot of good movies.
No, he hasn't.
And also, I'm not saying that every time he comes off as a good actor.
I think the good ones are really good, though.
Whoa.
Yeah.
But he is known as the hardest, like on set, he is known as one of the hardest working actors where he does all of his research. He is impeccable on set, and like he is very professional and all that kind of stuff. So like that, for me, like that goes a long way versus a lot of these drama queens and these like divas.
I agree. And I think, like, the movies that he's good in, he's really good in. And the movies that he's, like, mediocre in are usually, I mean, they're mediocre films. It's not like, oh, that would have been a great film if only he'd acted better. Like, there's never, like, a case like that where you're just like, no.
I love the vampire movie. I love I love it. I'm sorry.
You like Dracula?
I love Dracula. I love that movie.
Right.
It's one of my favorites.
It's Winona Ryder. It's Gary Oldman. I mean, come on.
But like, what I love about it is everybody's so intense,
Yes.
and then here's Keanu Reeves. Like, just very, like, just, it's very, and the same with Much Ado About Nothing. I love that movie, but like hearing Shakespeare in the Keanu Reeves voice is really hard to focus. I am a villain, and you're like, I can't look at you right now. He's like topless talking about being a villain. Can't.
I don't think I've seen that
What?
movie.
It's so good.
Really?
Oh, yeah, I love it. Kenneth Branagh and Emma Thompson at their heyday.
Yeah.
Love it.
I mean, I do love those two in their heyday, before they got divorced.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Still sad about that. Anyways.
I know, very sad about that.
Oh, and then Marcus says, but what film has a better dance hacking scene than Swordfish?
I love that he
Thank
linked
you
it.
that you linked it.
Thank you for linking that.
That is a professional comment, sir. I appreciate you.
Backing your shit up.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it. So let's talk about
Okay, now
Hobbs and Shaw.
it's time to rave. It's time to rave about the Hobbs
You
and
guys.
Shaw.
Okay, so
Oh my god.
we watched this. We're gonna put up reactions, by the way, to all these trailers, like
Yes.
on YouTube shortly afterwards. But can I just say, when I watched this trailer, what pleased me in the first few seconds, yes, of this trailer, was Idris Elba, number one. Because,
Number one.
Number one.
Hey, I love him. I
Yay,
love him.
Yay.
Yay.
That was not a Halle Berry choice. That was a good choice.
That was a good choice.
Yes.
Are we gonna? Is that how we're gonna talk about choices?
Halle
That was a
Berry?
Halle Berry choice.
Idris Elba.
Yeah.
So, but it's that it was almost superhero level.
I'm so, and like he says it in the lines, like
He's
right
like
away.
superhuman.
He's just like, and I'm gonna be super.
They
Like,
modified him. He's bulletproof. He's super strong. He's like a manufacturer. Well, he's not a superhero. He's a villain.
he's a villain.
He says so. He's the bad guy. He says it.
I'm on board.
And I believe it.
Yes, he's like Luke Cage, but bad boy. I like
Yeah.
it. And on purpose.
On
he's
purpose.
on purpose.
Yep.
Bad boy Luke Cage. I'm on
Uh-huh.
board. And Idris Elba.
Yes. And you know what? The only two people that can stop him, if they team up.
I love just the trailer is so much fun with all their like teasing each other and fuck you.
Yes. And so they
Yeah, we're gonna jump
like-
3, 2.
like-
It's just the look of betrayal on the Rock's face.
That was definitely
Oh.
the best part. And we can't forget when they both are first asked to team up together, and they both go, "I'm not working with him. He's an asshole." Like, and it's just like it sets you up, and then the "Why can't we be friends" music playing. It's just
It's the
like
perfect
yes,
enemy cop
It's
movie.
gonna
Instead of
be-
buddy cop movie, it's like enemy
it's
cop
so
movie.
fun. I
I'm
cannot
so on board.
wait for this. It's like everything about that trailer hit a point. And as I actually found out yesterday from having a discussion in the home, so I'm just going to call that now in the home, is that I guess movie trailers are supposed to be, and Marcus, you can correct me if I'm wrong on this since you're watching, movie trailers are supposed to be 1.5 minutes long, but you get an exception once a year to make it 2 minutes.
Oh.
And Universal used their 2 minutes on this trailer.
I think it was accurate.
Good choice.
It looks beautifully shot. I love like the little detail of when it's The Rock and he's talking about what flavor of like cop he is, and he's all in blue lighting, and then he's all badass smash smash smash. And then when Jason Statham's talking and it's like he's in red lighting, and then he's like smash smash but cool and smooth. Like I'm like so on board. All right. Oh my gosh,
Yep.
we have so many comments talking about this movie because we're all so excited.
Yes.
All right, so so Sneaky Zebra says Hobbs and Shaw, film that looks ridiculous, but somehow less ridiculous than Cars versus Nuclear Submarine. Remember when the franchise was about street racing, stealing DVD players from trucks?
You guys,
What number would this technically be?
Fast and Furious, this would be 8, I think.
8, right? Yeah.
I'm going to be
Damn.
8.
All
which
right.
I'm astounded I know that. But
I'm not because of the
but
home
you guys,
that you
so
come
this is
from.
like Fast and Furious presents.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Hobbs and Shaw.
Yeah, it's a whatever you call it.
Right. So honestly, if Fast and Furious were to go in this direction from now on and never do a regular Fast and Furious film with like freaking Vin Diesel ever again, I'd be happy. I would definitely go in this direction, and I
so
would watch this.
on
Oh, it would be
board.
9. This would be 9. I was wrong.
I thought it was 9. Yeah, I was like, I feel like that was
Oh yeah.
9.
Oh yeah, Fast 8. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah.
that now. Yes.
9, which is my lucky number, so this is gonna be an excellent movie. That's what I've decided. Anyways,
Okay.
Brandon corrected did Sneaky Zebra on the DVD players instead of VCRs.
VCRs.
Oh god, it's been around that long.
Oh, burn.
Burn. I love it. And Sneaky Zebra it looks like such a freaking blast, though. I mean, the main franchise lost its charismatic characters in this film. I don't need more of Vin and his friends. Wait, I mean family.
Family. Family means everything,
but
guys.
Family.
I don't need any more of that family either. And also, I don't like Vin Diesel anymore. I used to love Vin Diesel, like back in like the pitch black days. And
I thought you were gonna say like Pitch Perfect. I was like, what?
No, Pitch
Pitch
Black.
Oh, Pitch Black.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh,
loved him back then.
Shoot, I have to
but then,
rewatch
like,
that series.
he got old and cocky, and his XXX stuff stinks, and like all of it. And I'm like, dude, you're old. You're old, and you're kind of fat now, and you should not be doing these types of movies. And also, he did that stupid one where he played a babysitter or something like that with a baby, and I was like,
okay.
dude, like,
first of all, everybody's done that because
Yeah,
look at
The Rock did.
Look at The Rock.
You're right.
But The Rock has had such an incredible double time career.
The Rock
'cause,
was like the Tooth Fairy, wasn't
Yeah,
he?
it was the Tooth Fairy. Because The Rock had it where he was like wrestler and like and then he did some acting and it didn't really work out. And he did some more wrestling and then he's like, well, bam! And now he's like a superstar. But he is such a nice, hardworking guy that like everybody loves to work with him and he's so professional.
Vin Diesel's the opposite.
Correct.
Yes, he is a jerk.
Fact.
But besides the fact that we know that,
DVD
yeah.
VCR combos. Sorry. I'm still laughing.
See, and Marcus says it's the new Tango and Cash. I agree with that because, you know, there's nothing better than a Kurt Russell, Sylvester Stallone team up, except if it's The Rock and Statham. There's no question.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Fate of the Furious. That's it.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're catching. We have so
Yes.
many. We love you guys. Catching up on these. So it's
2 minutes
2:30,
and 35.
The exception is
So,
over
okay.
3 minutes.
There we go. Thank you for that. It was hard to remember things that we just literally talked about a few minutes ago.
Ohana means family. Well done, Brandon. The Pacifier. That's the one that it was called with Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna fault every actor for their specific movie choices because, like, yes, every single actor, and to bring it
It's
back
true.
to Halle Berry and to
It's true.
Keanu Reeves, like, there's some that just aren't good or just have such a terrible writing or terrible
Maybe they needed
director.
the money.
Yeah, and it's just one of those things like, yeah, I'm just gonna do
Whatever.
it, you know.
I mean, yeah, you're right. That's absolutely true. I just,
But I will fault
I feel
Halle
like
Berry on destroying so many
Vin
female
Diesel, yeah, Vin Diesel,
characters.
I just feel like he stopped acting and just got like, hey man, like I own this franchise and
And
I'm
he's
the
like,
center
yeah,
of this, so
like-
I can like do another one of these movies, and I'm like, he just seems like arrogant in those movies now instead of like likable. Where like you used to root for him, now you're just like, you're kind of a douche.
Yeah,
You know, I know.
accurate.
Yeah. So, let's never forget the highlight of The Rock's career, his musical with Wyclef. What?
What? Okay, we're clicking on
Okay, we
this.
gotta click on-
Sorry. So wait, well, let me read this comment one more time. Sneaky Zebra said also, let's never forget the highlight of The Rock's career, his musical career with Wyclef Jean. What?
That's the best thing I've ever seen!
The Rock is cooking.
Hold on. I forgot about this. No, I remember this.
The Rock kicking it with the refugee camp, and you're about to smell what The Rock is cooking.
Yes!
Look,
The
and
Rock
this-
with hair.
Yeah, this is where The Rock was still like The Rock and not
Yeah.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Yes.
Okay, everybody sees the link
Everybody
now,
should
but
click
we
on that
yes.
link. Yeah.
Incredible. Okay, no, I gotta mute this because we're gonna double hear ourselves when we go back here. Oh no! I might have lost all your comments because we had to go to that link. But okay, no,
Nope,
we good.
we're
We
there.
good. We good. We good.
We're all good.
That's incredible. Vin Diesel, the
Okay.
new modern day Bruce Willis. Aw. I
Aw.
still like Bruce Willis more than Vin Diesel. I'm gonna put that out there.
Oh, absolutely. 100%
Yeah.
I like Bruce Willis more than Vin Diesel. I mean, what did we just watch? Bruce Willis in?
I feel like Bruce Willis just became kind of crotchety, you know, versus like I'm the best. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
he
Like,
just got old and cranky.
Yeah, I
you're
feel
right.
like-
He didn't get arrogant, or maybe he did. Maybe
I mean,
it's a little bit of mixture of both.
yeah, but
like,
he
'cause
kind
was
of-
just in Glass, and he was okay in Glass, but you could tell he's just kind of going through the motions.
yeah, and
He's
then
still a good actor, but going through the motions. I
yeah,
think. Yeah.
it takes a lot to kind of get him out of a shell. Like, what my
Yeah.
favorite is Kevin Smith's story about when Bruce Willis gave him the Willis.
Wait a minute. Henry just said that Bruce Willis likes Trump. Is that really true?
Oh no!
Oh, that's upsetting.
I'm broken. I'm broken now. That
No,
just broke me.
Were they just like friends before he was president, or like is he like a Trump supporter?
I'm out.
Like because
Like, we're Googling this right after because that just broke my heart, if that's true.
I know. Like, I almost wish I
And
had-
Brandon said, I remember when Vin Diesel wouldn't do sequels. Yeah,
Is that true?
that is true.
Oh.
That's not,
Please.
again,
He
like,
probably does not consider it sequels, though. He considers it being the head of a franchise. I'm assuming
Yeah.
with like Triple X and with the Fast and Furious. Like, I'm sure he thinks he's just the head of a franchise.
oh,
instead
wait.
of it being
And
sequels.
Henry, happy belated birthday, by the way.
yeah.
Happy birthday! Woo! Sorry.
It's my mom's birthday tomorrow.
Oh,
Happy birthday, Mom. Yeah.
But yeah, so, oh, that makes me sad about Bruce Willis.
Yeah, and Marcus, you knew? Oh. Damn.
I'm broken now.
I know.
Bruce is my boy.
Bruce Willis is in the new Lego movie.
I mean, that's all. That's
That's
fine. That's fine.
Yeah, anyway.
He can do what he wants now. I don't really want to know. It's whatever.
It's very upsetting.
But yeah, so that's all of our feeling. Wait, how are we doing on time? We're still doing great on time.
Yeah,
So,
we've got a couple more minutes.
which we got an exciting announcement for us. So this is the one franchise that Chris was super duper into, and then I got into. So it was
yeah.
it's our one thing that we will get just as nerdy together about, which is Supernatural, and it has been renewed for a 14th season. Yes. This show, guys, if you've never watched this show, it's incredible. And the fact that, like, they were only expecting to have 5, maybe 6 seasons out of it, and you can feel it, too, because, like, the 5th season ends very, like, succinctly. And then the next couple seasons are like, oh, you want more? I guess we'll figure something out. Like, it's very forced. But
Yep.
it's so good, and
You
I'm
guys,
so
like,
happy it's back.
Supernatural, like, has been on for so long. It was my replacement for Buffy. Like, well, actually, Buffy Angel was my replacement
and
for
then-
Buffy.
and
And then
then
after
Angel,
Angel
yeah.
ended, I started watching Supernatural because I needed my Supernatural fix.
Yeah.
And literally, that's how long it's been on. Like, it's
gonna be-
crazy. And
it's
I've watched
13
every single...
years.
Yeah, I've been never missing one.
And if they are so good at making it meta about them being on
Yes.
for too long.
Yes. And that's like the best part because honestly, I have not stuck with any show for longer than maybe 3 years, except for Grey's Anatomy, but that's a whole separate story. So don't judge me on that. But Supernatural, honestly, like I enjoy watching that every single week. Like that does not sit on my DVR for very long unless I'm like out of town or something.
I am so hurt because CW changed their app, so you can only watch the most recent 5 episodes. Because I had saved it, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna binge through all of them and like catch up. And now I'm like missing a chunk of like 4 episodes. I'm like, I can't. The completionist in me can't like go from like 2nd, 3rd, 4th episode or wherever I was, and then just like fast forward
Right.
5 episodes. Like,
That sucks. Then I have to wait for them to come out on Netflix.
yeah, there's nowhere. They don't have them anywhere. I will
Really?
buy
That's
them, but you can't. Not on Amazon Prime. Not
Really?
on PlayStation Network.
CW, man, what you doing? What you doing?
I think they might have signed a contract with Netflix, and that's why.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense because all the other prior seasons are up on there. So yeah, they're probably.
Yeah,
Oh man, bummer.
it is a bummer. Now I have to wait, and it's too long to wait, guys. But I love that show. I'm so excited it's back on. I kind of wonder how the cast feels because obviously we know there's a couple main characters that over the years were like, guys, this is too long. Like I gotta go, like
If
live
you,
a life.
If you watch like from the beginning when they're super young little boys, and
They're
now
so-
like
they're
they're
so
literally
babies.
married with multiple children now,
Yeah.
like and like they have businesses on the side, you know, and it's just it's awesome. But also, as we know, since it's been renewed for another season, Jeffrey Dean Morgan's also coming back, which is like yay. So anyway, that's our little nerd out.
Yes. Oh, Ariel agreed. She was like, not Bruce, damn it. I know. That's a burn. I really. Oh.
Yes, the original showrunner did leave. Yep, I remember that because it was Eric Kripke, I think, and I was.
He didn't want Supernatural to be like
Right.
Smallville and run forever. I can't keep Sam and Dean down.
That's
though.
right, and I was worried about what it was going to look like after he left. I was like, oh no, because I think like McGee was attached to it. Like there was all this stuff, and I was like,
was-
oh no, they're all leaving. What's going to happen?
Yeah, first
And it
season
turned
or
out
2.
okay.
Yeah, first season 2 was a little messy, but like the fan base of Supernatural is so aggressive, guys, that they won't even write female characters to play opposite to Sam and
Yeah,
Dean
no
of any
romantic
romantic
interest.
interest at all because the fans are so insane that they go after the people in real life.
Yeah, that's messed up, guys.
What?
That's messed up. That could be a
Oh.
whole nother topic.
Yeah,
on
that's
the
a
show.
whole nother
Oh my
topic.
God.
But yeah, so Brandon says my favorite joke from Supernatural was a few seasons ago when Dean had his dad's bat and
It was
Lucille.
Lucille. Yeah, that was pretty funny. I remember that. I remember going like that, and
He's
then I
supposed,
forgot about
I
it
haven't watched enough of
immediately.
this season, but he's supposed to be back.
Yeah.
Is he already back?
Yep. At least not in the most recent one, which I haven't watched yet. That was from this past week. So, which I will catch up on this weekend.
Yes.
Okay.
But I think we've talked about everything. Wait,
it.
let me just make sure. Yes. Okay, we've talked about everything, guys. There's a lot of fun trailers. Super stoked about Supernatural coming back.
Yes. So if you want to catch up on what we just talked about, all the trailers are going to be posted on our YouTube channel.
Yes,
Geek
I'm
Chic
going to work on that right
Promotions.
now.
Yep, and they will be up, and you can see our reactions to them, and then you can see if you agree with us or not.
Or not.
And maybe you like Halle Berry. I don't know. Maybe you like Vin Diesel. I don't know.
I don't know.
We don't.
We don't. Sorry.
All right, so we'll see you guys.
See you next week.
Next week.
Bye. Bink. Wait.